Hey everyone, welcome back to JR Pro Shop Vids. Today we're going to take a look at the brand new Brunswick Melee Jab Midnight Blue. So let's talk a little bit about the ball. We have the Melee core that's been used in a lot of balls in the past, the entire Melee line. And this time we're wrapping it in the Savvy Hook 3.0 Pearl. It's the same cover stock that was on the Uppercut. A little bit different than the Uppercut. This one has a sparkle additive in it. It's going to give it a little bit more teeth in the oil and a little bit more hook overall. So let's talk a little bit about the core. It's one we've seen many times in the past, the entire Melee line. If you haven't seen our review for the Blood Red Jab, you can take a look right up here. You may notice normally we have other balls to compare against on the table here. Today we don't. So Brandon wanted a very particular ball reaction, so he put a bit of a unique layout on this ball. So what he's going to do is compare it against the balls that are in his arsenal to see if it fits in where he expects. For the pattern today, Brandon's going to bowl on Mercury. It's a 40-foot pattern. It's a challenge compliant pattern, so he's not going to have as much room as you do on a house shot. It's a medium volume, medium length pattern, and it's where Brandon thinks a ball like this is really going to excel. That's enough in here. Let's send it out to Brandon out on the lanes.
Alright, I'm back and it's time to fill up my arsenal. I got a 5-ball arsenal that's ready for the fall season. I need one more. It's going to be the Melee Jab Midnight Blue. Let's take a look. Not convincing me yet. I need to hit my target though. So today we're bowling on 40-foot Mercury. Challenge pattern, similar in length and volume to what you'll see in league, just a little bit tougher. I'm gonna have to be on my game to hit the pocket here tonight. Just my usual line around third arrow out to 8, 9, 10. See if I can throw a better shot here. It's close. All right, 10 back. I like that. Nice and clean through the front. Not too sharp off the back. Sort of the shape I'm looking for here on the fresh. Quite often I'd be using some surface, but the lanes are hooking pretty good and there's a ton of back end. I wanted the different layout this time. Most of my videos I've drilled my ball pin up. It's a little bit too dynamic, too much hook and too sharp down the lane for me, and I need to round out my bags in different shapes. We're going pin down. 45 by 4.5 by 75 to smooth out that back end reaction. Let's try that again. All right, I was a bit soft with the speed there and a little bit spinny, but 9's still fine. It's an okay shot. I'll try again. On fresh lanes, I need to remind myself to keep my hand behind the ball. Be a little bit rollier, let the ball tumble. The lanes are already giving me enough back end as it is. All right, I like that a lot. Really clean through the front part of the lane there, and not too flippy. Let's compare that to my Stellar. Stellar's Brunswick's new mid-range piece. I drilled this one a little bit stronger. The pin's in the ring finger instead of below the bridge, and it's just a little bit more dynamic. So here it is from the same spot. Target, but close. Very close actually. I expected a little bit more finish out of this ball, a little bit sharper angles. Let's do it again though. Let's see if I can hit the line well this time. There we go. I like that ball reaction too. Similar, but a little bit sharper. More recovery on the back end and a better option as I move my feet further left. Onto my GB4, benchmark ball. I used this ball on Mercury a few months ago in my initial review. It looked really good then. Let's see what it looks like now with a little bit of shine. All right, a little bit earlier, a little bit stronger, but it continued really nice. Kind of a similar shape to the Stellar, just earlier. I like the GB4 because I can tweak the surface a lot. I can throw rockets down the outside, I can hook it a bit. It's just a very versatile ball. Nice medium ball for me. Let's move, don't want to go high again. 3 and 2. Perfect. What's next? Zenith Pearl. Strong ball, strong backhand. Let's keep moving left. Another 2. That went through the pins really well, but pretty sharp. Not the ball I'd want to use right now, but it made it. Let's do it again. I'm gonna move another board left and hopefully not get this ball quite as far right. No, too long. Not the right ball for fresh conditions. A great ball when the lanes have started to break down though. Session tour. I'm debating between having this ball in my bag or the Zenith Solid. Both really strong, both love oil. I find this ball is a little bit more versatile though. A little flat there. It's got a lot of surface though at 1,000. Let's move right and throw it a little firmer. Perfect. That ball's great when I stay a little bit straight with my angles. Straight and firm. Let's take the speed up. Let's go a little straighter. Let's see what's out there. Close. Yep, just gotta keep my speed up there. The shot outside's not as great tonight as it is during some of the other vids, but that's not bad. If I keep firm, keep my hand behind it, it's really clean, and it's not diving as much as some of the other pieces in my bag. Not bad though, not bad. Let's hook it a little bit. I don't know if that's where I want to play with this ball yet, but I'll give it a shot here on the fresh. Surprisingly good. I didn't expect that ball to round out that spot quite that well. I guess part of it's the layout and yeah, I threw a good shot. The tough thing for me as a tweener type bowler is I don't really have an identity. Playing straight, something that the lower rev strokers do. Hooking the lane, something that the power players like to do. I'm kind of caught in that middle ground. So it's about identifying which of those styles is working, what part of the lanes I can exploit, and then just adapting accordingly. One more strike and back to the shop. All right, I missed, I struck. All right, the melee jab midnight blue looked pretty good there. Do you think that ball belongs in my 6-ball tournament arsenal for the fall? Let me know in the comments below, and also let us know, what are you adding to your tournament bag for this fall? Back from the lanes, throwing the melee jab midnight blue. Had a lot of fun out there. There was a lot of backhand, a lot more than I expected, but no, it's part of the challenge and that's bowling. I went with the pin down layout. I really expected this ball to be really smooth. It was stronger than I expected off the back of the pattern, but still a lot smoother than the other balls in my arsenal. Initial thoughts of this ball is that it's very clean through the front part of the lane, just as I expected, just as I saw off the previous balls from the melee jab series. Easy length with that pro cover stock. It's very smooth off the end of the pattern. Nothing really jerky. It was just a very well-rounded type shape. With as much back end as there was out there today, that's as smooth a shape as I was going to create. I compared it against the Stellar. The Stellar, I drilled a little more dynamically and it hit the corner a little bit harder. It gave me a little bit more length with a higher RG, more of a lopey type core. Got down the lane and kicked really hard on the back end, probably a little more than I would be comfortable with in this type of pattern. Next ball I went to was the GB4. This is really my benchmark ball. Also very smooth. It's a solid, but a little bit earlier rolling with its core, but not a really strong cover. Tunes really well. I can adjust it with different surfaces and I've used it on pretty much everything. I don't leave home without it. Next ball I threw was the Zenith Pearl, and it was a lot stronger than the Midnight Blue jab. It allowed me to get my feet about 5 boards deeper, get it out to the same spot, and it was even sharper off the back end. Part of that would be the difference in drilling, but a lot of that just due to it being a stronger ball. Last ball I threw is the Obsession Tour, and that has recently been my favorite ball. It's just so versatile, it's been really good on fresh lanes, and it allows me to straighten my angles out a little bit. I went with a different layout on this melee jab because I wanted to see a different reaction. Personally, I'm not very good at tweaking my hand positions and adjusting my roll. It's just a weakness of mine. So I use layouts and balls to change shape more so than tricks with my hand. I'm comfortable moving my feet, I'm comfortable adjusting my speed, but that's just the one trick that I'm missing. So I went pin down. 45 by 4.5 by 75 to calm that reaction down, and I saw a way different shape than I would have seen out of my pinup purple or my stronger drilled blood red. The tough call for me is to decide if this ball is going to make my 6-ball arsenal. I'm tempted to say it's going to be, but I'm not quite sold yet. I think that the Melee Jab Midnight Blue would be awesome on a drier house shot, particularly when I want to stay a little straighter with my angles. As far as making my 6-ball arsenal, I kind of wish it was just still a little bit slower off the friction. Something with a little bit less diff is probably what I really need in my bag. I wish for a damn good Verge Pearl. But until then, I'm still searching. This ball is probably going to live in my 6-ball bag for now, with a bit of an asterisk. I'm just going to keep adjusting and tinkering and working on finding that perfect bag for tournaments. Final thoughts on the Melee Jab Midnight Blue. You know what you're going to get out of this ball. There's been a lot of Melee Jabs that have come out. They've all rolled good. We've sold a lot of them. I've seen a lot of them going down the lane, and I'm sure that you'll like them. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please comment below. Let us know what piece you need to add to your arsenal for this fall. All right, signing out. Thanks for watching. See you soon.